Do you know what doesn't grill my cheese at all? It was Friday, June 27th. I was at work and had just sat down for break, only to open my phone, and in my feed, I saw the most beautiful headline, the most amazing string of words that could ever be conceived in any language. Michael Bay is returning to create another Transformers film. I read that, and not even kidding, I started crying. I don't think I have ever been so happy. Other people started staring at me, asked me if I was okay, and I was like, I don't think I have ever been better. This is the shit I've prayed for, man. This is what I've always dreamed of. People tend to forget Michael Bay was involved with the production of Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast and Transformers 1, but that is not what we're talking about here. I mean, he is returning to take the lead and reclaim his sacred director's chair throne. For the first time since Transformers The Last Knight, Michael Bay is returning to create a Transformers film entirely of his own making once more. Or at least he's really trying to, because I've seen a lot of mixed reports about this. And while it is apparently his own film that he went to Paramount with, it's not entirely clear if he's either 100% confirmed to be directing it, or trying to get Paramount to let him direct it because he really wants to. Which, like, please let him direct it. Please, God. I need this. Let him do it, Paramount, you stupid fuckos. I need this to be real so bad. Because whether you like his Transformers films or not, this could be absolutely fantastic news for everyone. People tend to forget, the Transformers franchise was slowly fading out in the early 2000s, and it is an objective fact that Michael Bay saved it by revamping the Transformers brand in the public eye in a big way. There's a sentiment that Michael Bay ruined the Transformers franchise, which shut the fuck up. Because even if you don't like them, it is because of Michael Bay and those films that we got this, and this, and this, and on and on. A lot of good still came from what these films did for the franchise, even if you don't like the films themselves. Paramount fumbled so hard, they saw that The Last Knight made less money than usual, and just dropped everything to start shooting in the dark, only for those films to make even less money than The Last Knight did. Like, can you imagine if other franchises did this and just gave up on the entire film series when one of the films didn't make as much money as usual? I think this is a major reason that recent Transformers films have been struggling, because Paramount has confused everybody, both fans and the general audience. Like, when it comes to Transformers, the general audience is definitely most familiar with the Bayverse films. Like, when they hear Autobot Bumblebee, this is the one most of them think of. So instead of just wrapping up the Bayverse and then rebooting the series so that everyone could follow along, Paramount instead went, yeah, here's a film about Bumblebee, but not that Bumblebee, a Bumblebee who looks like that Bumblebee, but actually isn't that Bumblebee. Then we're gonna give it a few years. Now here's a sequel to that film that doesn't have much to do with it, has no Decepticons, but has 4 Beast Wars characters, despite having very little to do with the Beast Wars story. We're throwing Unicron in here already for some reason, even though we still have yet to introduce literally Megatron. And then here's an animated film that does have Megatron in it, and it's an origin story, but good fucking luck figuring out which continuity it's in, because we can't give a consistent answer to that, and the marketing team is gonna make this film look so aggressively mid that no one's gonna see it and its sequel's gonna get cancelled. All the while, we will keep insisting that all of these films either are or are not all connected to each other depending on what the weather is like outside, even though it is literally impossible for them to share continuity. Paramount! What are you doing? You have confused literally everyone, and no one has any real idea of what's going on anymore. We no longer just watch one film and then easily follow to the next one. This is probably a major reason why these keep failing harder and harder when they shouldn't be. But behold, through the darkness, a beacon of hope, an angel of light, Father Michael is finally returning at last. Because, seriously, if they just let him continue his continuity that most of everyone is familiar with, or at least just bring back his over-the-top style, amazing animation, and crazy action scenes people used to recognize this franchise for, then maybe we can have another big successful Transformers film again that recaptures everyone's attention and gets us back on track. And then from there, it will be much easier to introduce this reboot universe thing they're doing once we're all able to actually understand where we're going. Plus, if this happens, and even if his film is once again loved by some fans and hated by others, it at least gives us a shot of the Transformers floodgates opening again and delivering us another era of lots of solid Transformers media to choose from. Michael Bay pulled the Transformers franchise from a dark spot once, and if Paramount just lets him do his explosive thing, then I hope that it'll be enough for him to do it again. But I'm not gonna believe that it's really happening until my ass is in that theater seat and a big fat "directed by Michael Bay" is on the screen. So if this video ends up aging horribly and this doesn't happen, then at least we can say there was a time where we came damn close. Because it's not just Michael Bay, by the way. Transformers 1 director Josh Cooley is also apparently getting to do a live-action film of his own too. I was literally about to start writing a video about why I thought the Transformers franchise seemed to be fading out, only to suddenly start getting these incredible announcements like rapid fire. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we might be back! Seriously, I yearn for the day that a new Michael Bay Transformers film comes out. Half the fans love it, half the fans hate it. It gets a, 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not like that's a credible sight at all, but still. And makes several $100 million regardless. That's how we'll really know that we're back. Plus, I'm sure it'll give me lots of more content to talk about. Defending these are kind of my thing. And you know what? I like these films. All of them. Even that one. I know it's got a 16% score. I like it! Welcome back, Father Bay. I've missed you so much. I literally base my hairstyle off of yours. Your most loyal disciple is here, and ready to serve. I love you, Dad. Seriously though, just let him end this continuity and then do a new one.
You also did this shit with G.I. Joe, by the way.
Yes! 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 No! 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 Fuck! Shit!
I'm so tired of franchises doing this.